was emotional.
Social justice. I can't wait to hear all about it.
The husband was in a bad place.
I like it. I like the style, this message.
This one really caught my attention. Of course, it's important for love peace and to make peace all around the world and make people see and understand the problems that we have in today's society.
The little taster leaves enough to make you wonder what the story is and want to go and see it.
Well, this is a story about a doctor that I met in Miami, and it's based on a true story, and he was involved into politics in Haiti. Then he moved to US after he was in trouble there, and he was a little bit afraid to talk to me about the story. And after some times, he quite agreed to give me the story, and it's a story about social justice. It can work in any society, not just in Haiti. The film has been selected in 7 festivals, including Caribbean Film Festival in UK, also another festival called Portobello, also in UK, and Zanzibar International Film Festival in Tanzania. And in Boston Cinema, we got nominated for Best Short Film there, and I just got informed we got also accepted in Nollywood African Film Award in Beverly Hills, California. I think that medicine and film, it's not strange to do both. If you look at during the Renaissance time, a lot of these people, like I think Leonardo da Vinci, for instance, he was a doctor and he was an artist. So now people here may think, oh, it's strange, he's doing 2 things at the same time. But during the Renaissance time, people were doing 2 or 3 things at the same time.
First of all, as Yugy said, it's a true story. So it means a lot when you have to perform a character that already exists. And okay, the title is Love Me Haiti, and it's basically the story of a woman fighting for her husband to get out of jail. So it's all about love, but it's not only love for someone else, it's love for your values, for your country, because she's very strong. She finds the strength to fight against an entire system and to fight against corruption. So it's definitely a very, very interesting story, a very interesting role for me. Yeah, it's very different because you're not going to act the same way in a Bollywood film than in this kind of very realistic film. But the experience is so interesting because I was interested in Haiti for a long time, but I'd never get the chance to go to the country. And so it was definitely for me a great experience just to see how it is really, because you see so many things through documentaries and watching the news, but you realize when you're there that the life is very different. So this is very interesting. And when I lived in India, it's the same thing. The culture, the civilization is so different from what I used to experience in Europe. So each and every time to adjust it's very interesting and challenging too. You have, first of all, before shooting, you have to watch films about the country, about the culture, and understand people. And what I really appreciated in this film is that you decided to shoot in Haitian Creole and not all in English or all in French. And it means a lot because the language is so important to show emotions.
Emotions, reality.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Well, I've been lucky enough to act in French, obviously, because I'm French, so it's easier for me. And in English too, in Serbian, in Hindi, and lately in Haitian Creole. So yeah, because it's all about becoming somebody else. And for me, the language is very, very important. So I would love to act in Chinese and Russian, you know.
Well, my plan is to continue working with this same Love Me Haiti project. I plan to convert it into a feature film as, you know, we are just presenting a short promo film here, but the goal is to develop it into a feature film. And so that's my plan for the next couple of years.